Admiral, I need you to stay on alert. Now that the Hand of Darkness is in our possession, Abaddon will probably do everything he can to retrieve it. We must not let this happen. Admiral Spire, I need you to be extremely vigilant. We can't afford any risks with the artifact being in my ship.
Understood, Inquisitor.
What? A mutiny on my ship? The Pillar of Truth is being sabotaged. They have neutralized our engines and generators.
Admiral, our auger arrays indicate that many unidentified ships are converging towards our position.
Admiral Spire to all ships. We need to place ourselves in a defensive position around the Pillar of Truth.
At your command.
Spire, cover the Pillar of Truth while I get rid of every single traitor aboard my ship. We must protect the artifact at all costs.
Engines hot. Understood. Awaiting orders. Course plotted.
We are the Imperial Navy.
Engines to maximum. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Course plotted.
Cruising speed set. Yes, Admiral. Targeting enemy vessel. Your orders?
Your orders? Yes, Admiral.
Target locked in.
Understood. Changing course.
Setting course.
At your command.
Changing course. Ship ready. Underway. Cruising speed set. Orders received. Engines hot. Underway. Setting course. Awaiting orders. Course plotted. Reloading. Helm coordinates acknowledged. At your command.
You have done well, Admiral. We have managed to purge the heretics. Before I take the time to hang the prisoners myself, we must leave this system. Repairing our warp engines will take some time. We'll need your ship's protection until we can get them fully functional. Show no mercy.
Understood.
Engines hot.
Yes, Admiral. Changing course. Your orders?
Target locked in.
Ship ready. At your command. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Orders received.
Ship ready. Targeting enemy vessel.
Engines hot. Cruising speed set.
Your orders?
Yes, Admiral.
Engaging.
Awaiting orders. Your orders? Underway. For the Emperor. All ahead full. Course plotted. Execute high energy turn. Understood.
Reloading.
Engaging. Setting course.
At your command.
Yes, Admiral. Ship ready. Engines hot.
All ahead full.
Orders received.
Yes, Admiral.
Understood. Engines to maximum. At your command. We are the Imperial Navy.
The Emperor is with us, Admiral. The repairs are done, and the tech priests have begun the machine spirit ritual. You must hold the enemies at bay a little longer, so we can warp out of this mess.
Changing course. Awaiting orders. Course plotted.
Awaiting orders.
For the Emperor. Yes, Admiral. Ship ready.
At your command.
Warp engines are fully operational. I'm taking my ship and the relic to Port Moore at once.
Ship ready.
Your orders? Ship ready.
Admiral Spire to all ships. The Pillar of Truth is now secure. Disengage immediately.
The purpose of this relic may yet still be a mystery, but it is now secured and protected by sworn guardians of the Inquisition. The Emperor is with us, but we must remain watchful, for Abaddon's thirst for revenge will never be slaked.
Deploy your fleet against the Eldar Corsairs who are harrying our supply lines across the Gothic sector. I want you to destroy every Eldar ship in the sector. Caution, Admiral Spire. Eldar vessels are swift and agile. You may find yourself outmaneuvered if you are not careful. Deploy your fleet. The Eldar are an ancient and arrogant alien race. Their ships appear fragile, but are highly maneuverable and equipped with powerful, sophisticated weaponry. Their vessels are protected by holofields that distort our augur readings, making them very difficult to hit. In addition, the Eldar Corsairs have captains and crews who are quite skilled at void combat. Eldar Corsairs prefer hit-and-run attacks. To counter this, use strength in numbers and compact defense. The Inquisitor suspects that the Corsairs are connected to an Eldar craft world lurking within the Graildark Nebula. Once you engage the Eldar, report any information you can gather on the craft world and the Corsairs.
Admiral, our augur arrays have detected the Eldar Corsair fleet. We need to be cautious, Admiral. The solar sails on their ships enable tremendous speeds. In addition, they are highly maneuverable. It is foul Xenos tech.
Indeed, Tech Priest. From my past experiences fighting the Eldars, I have noticed that they tend to mass all their weaponry on their ship's prows. The order of the day is to focus our fire on the enemy flagship. Let us teach this Xenos leader a lethal lesson.
Setting course.
Spire, I presume. At last, we meet the newly promoted Mon-Ki Admiral, who has been fighting the arch-enemy in the Purgatory system. It is a pleasure to meet you in person.
Fool. You have been sentenced to death for breaching Imperial frontiers and raiding Imperial convoys in the Gothic sector. Your dissidence ends here.
We shall see, Mon-Ki. After all, the Emperor is with you, isn't he?
Engaging. Enemy ship sighted.
Imperial escort destroyed. Awaiting orders.
Orders received. Yes.
Master Gunner, the Eldar use a different technology to our void shields, called holofields. The faster their ships move, the more they disturb our targeting cogitators. Try focusing your fire on their engines as much as you can.
Understood, Admiral. Slow Xenos. Dead Xenos.
How fascinating. Your tactical decision-making is pathetic, but luck seems to be on your side. It won't happen again when you meet our prince.
What pitiful arrogance. Master Gunner, maintain sustained fire against the Eldar flagship. You have done well, crew. The target has been eliminated. I'm sure their so-called prince will think twice before raiding our territories again. Well done, Admiral. You have proved your worth once again. This should send a clear message to all who dare raid the Imperium in the Gothic sector.
Do not count this as a victory of skill, human. Your ships were fortunate in battle, but you have a crude grasp at best of void combat strategy. We shall meet again soon, when I so choose.
What arrogance! I wish to discuss void combat strategy with this Eldar prince, not with words, but with a merciless broadside of macro cannons. Admiral, I want you to report any information you can gather on that pirate.
Ornsworld is under heavy attack! Heretics are storming our defenses! We need immediate reinforcements!
Admiral Spire,
Yes, Inquisitor.
gather every vessel you can and travel to Ornsworld at once. You must stop Abaddon, whatever the cost. He is searching for an ancient artifact known as the Eye of Night. Do not let the despoiler claim this relic, Admiral. May the Emperor guide your guns, and may the heretics feel his wrath! Abaddon the Despoiler has launched an attack against the Ornsworld system. I believe that what he truly wants is to seize another artifact of power, known as the Eye of Night. Admiral Spire, you will take command of the assault force to break the Chaos Siege of Ornsworld. It is crucial we keep this relic out of Abaddon's hands.
The Chaos forces have butchered the inhabitants of Ornsworld, both humans and the native ratlings.
We have organized a large assault fleet to take back Ornsworld from the enemy, and to secure the Eye of Night on the planet's surface. My agents report that the relic is still here. We must move quickly.
Admiral Spire, your orders are to escort the assault force and break through the Chaos defenses around Ornsworld.
This situation is critical for the Gothic sector. Therefore, I will personally lead the planetary assault from your ship's command deck. The Imperial forces on Ornsworld will not be able to hold out against the enemy much longer. You have to hurry, Admiral.
Inquisitor, our fleet should push the Chaos ships away from the planet's orbit, so the counter-invasion transports can land.
Agreed, Admiral. The Imperial forces will also need orbital fire support once we've finished the fighting in space. A few lance strikes will put these traitors off balance.
Understood, Inquisitor. Let's send these heretics back to the Eye of Terror.
Indeed, Admiral.
Course plotted! Engines hot!
Admiral Spire, Chaos forces have taken control of the planetary defense platforms.
Your orders? At your command. Orders received. Underway. Orders received. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Course plotted. Awaiting orders. Changing course.
Ship ready. Engines hot. Setting course. Enemy ship sighted. Enemy ship sighted. At your command. Yes, Admiral.
Admiral Spire, we have managed to confirm the position of a strategic Chaos outpost on the planet. Wiping it off the map provides much-needed support for the Astra Militarum troops. You must align a ship to the outpost position and bombard it. Now.
Yes, Admiral. All ahead full. At your command. Understood. Underway. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Setting course. Your orders? Engines hot. Ship ready. Awaiting order.
There is hope, Spire. The Chaos forces on the planet have been crippled, and our troops down there are fighting more fiercely than ever.
Yes, Admiral. Engaging. Yes, Admiral. Changing course. Targeting enemy vessel. Target locked.
Admiral, we've located a new bombardment position. If we succeed, we'll deal the Chaos forces a heavy blow. We must not let this opportunity slip away.
Ship ready. At your command. Ship ready. At your command. Course plotted. Awaiting orders. Yes, Admiral. Orders received.
Reports from the Astra Militarum indicates that many Chaos strongholds on the planet have been taken down. We need to keep supporting their troops.
We are the Imperial Navy. Your orders? At your command. Target locked in.
The Chaos forces have taken significant damage. Push on towards the planet.
Engines to maximum. Ship.
A massive Chaos stronghold is halting the advance of our ground forces. Get rid of it at once.
Enemy ship sighted! At your command. Setting course.
Your orders. Enemy defense platform destroyed.
Yes, Admiral.
Understood.
Ship ready. Understood. Awaiting orders. Underway.
Yes, Admiral. Target locked in.
Excellent. The last Chaos position has been retaken. The heretics have been wiped off the face of the planet. All ships, your valor has earned you a place in Imperial history. Impressive, Admiral Spire. Now that victory is certain, we need to land on the planet to seize the artifact and ensure it stays protected. Congratulations, Admiral. The last remaining Chaos forces are being slaughtered as we speak.
Inquisitor, have our troops recovered the artifact?
Unfortunately, no. An enemy transport ship has managed to escape with the Eye of Night on board. However, my agents have uncovered the location of a Chaos Space outpost where Abaddon intends to store the Eye of Night. All hopes are not yet lost. The station is heavily guarded by enemy forces. A group of scout vessels have been dispatched to test the Chaos defenses, but no ship has returned. Admiral, you are to take control of this station with your fleet and seize the Eye of Night.
I will do whatever is necessary to complete the mission, Inquisitor.
I'm concerned about all the effort we are putting into gathering these Xenos relics, Inquisitor. The Imperium doesn't need alien help to fight these heretics.
Make no mistake, Captain. This is not a request, but an inquisitional order.
Admiral, the enemy is entrenched behind a line of orbital defense platforms.
We have to destroy these defenses before we can effectively fire on the station.
I don't fear the heretics' defenses, sir. Let me lead a direct assault on the space station.
Captain Abrador, let me remind you that I am the commander of this fleet, not you. We will proceed as I have directed.
Course plotted. Your orders?
Ship ready. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
At your command. Changing course.
Engines hot! Helm coordinates acknowledged! Course plotted!
Your orders! Enemy ship sighted! Ship ready! At your command.
Yes, Admiral.
Awaiting orders! Awaiting orders! Engines hot!
Awaiting orders.
Bulkheads collapsing, sir! Yes, Admiral. Imperial escort destroyed! At your command.
Ship ready. Changing course. At your command.
Yes, Admiral.
Setting course.
Your orders.
Engaging.
We are the Imperial Navy.
Some of the Chaos ships have been destroyed, Admiral. Once we've wiped out these heretics, the space station will be ours. We have the traitors on the run, Admiral. The Chaos fleet has suffered major losses. You're free to concentrate your firepower on the space station and the defense platforms.
No more Chaos vessels remain, Admiral. Your fleet has torn the enemy apart, and any remaining Chaos forces will be hunted down without mercy.
Engines hot. Targeting enemy vessel.
Ship ready. Course plotted. Target locked in.
The space station has suffered significant damage. Keep firing, Admiral.
Enemy defense platform destroyed.
The space station is vulnerable, Admiral. Strike now and take control of the installation quickly.
The station is nearly destroyed. Just a few more shots should do it.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy station has taken severe damage.
Yes, Admiral.
The station is destroyed. Fine work, Admiral. The mission is a success. Reinforcements are on their way to mop up the remaining Chaos vessels. The Adeptus Mechanicus are going to sift through the wreckage to recover the relic. I'm sending the Eye of Night to Portmore, and from there, beyond the Gothic sector. I mean to ensure that the relic is forever out of Abaddon's reach. My ship is ready to depart. Many Chaos ships have been sighted through the system. The star's solar activity is particularly high, and Augar arrays are picking up huge solar eruptions near the sun's corona. We're drawing near to the escape point.
Those asteroid fields are a good place for Chaos ships to lie in ambush. We should be cautious.
I have calculated the best course to get through the system. Admiral, stay near my ship. The solar flares are more powerful than we anticipated. We must keep up our shields to avoid suffering damage.
We should move quickly to get through this hazardous region, Inquisitor.
We should be careful in this region. Keep in mind that there are still Chaos ships somewhere nearby.
Orders received! Understood!
It's an ambush. Give us the artifact, and we'll spare your lives.
The only thing I will give you is a swift death, heretic. All ships, engage the enemy and defend the Inquisitor's vessel.
Underway!
Yes, Admiral. Orders received.
Your orders?
Ship ready. Engaging.
Helm coordinates acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Yes, Admiral. Setting course.
At your command.
All ahead full.
Underway.
Ship ready.
There must be another enemy battle group nearby. We should stay vigilant for any signs of a disturbance. Setting course for the next waypoint. Stay close, Spire.
As you command, Inquisitor.
We should move quickly. This could very well be a trap set by Abaddon.
Agreed. Chaos ships could easily have set up ambushes throughout this asteroid field.
Then let's not stay here any longer than we have to.
Changing course.
Ship ready. Orders received. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Your orders.
Course plotted. Understood. Orders received.
We're halfway through the asteroid field. Stay on watch for enemy ships.
More enemy ships have been detected. Battle stations.
This asteroid field will be your graveyard. Imperials die. We're under attack from both sides.
All ships, take up defensive positions around the Inquisitor's ship. 2 Chaos battle groups. I have to defeat them both.
Lock on target. Engines hot. Changing course. Orders received.
Yes, Admiral.
Course plotted.
Awaiting orders.
Your orders? At your command. Underway. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Understood.
For the Emperor! Lock on target!
Awaiting orders. At your command.
We've reached the edge of the asteroid field.
We're not out of danger yet, Admiral. Pay attention to any strange signals your auger arrays pick up. We still have to reach the exit of this labyrinth.
Your orders? Setting course. Ship ready. Yes, Admiral. Lock on target. Your orders?
Target locked in. At your command.
At your command. Changing course. Ship ready. Engines hot.
Now you must face a true champion of the Dark Gods.
I will send you to meet them, heretic.
Defeat these traitors quickly, Spire. We cannot afford to be trapped here.
Understood.
Ship ready.
Awaiting orders. Orders received. Underway. Engines to maximum.
Your orders. Yes, Admiral.
At your command.
Your orders. Setting course. Awaiting orders.
Yes, Admiral. Course plotted. Ship ready. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
We're taking damage. May I remind you, Admiral, we must get the artifact out of here.
Lock on target. Your orders? At your command.
That was a harrowing trip, but we've managed to reach the escape point. Now we can safely disengage and use our warp engines.
Set a course towards Port Moore. Maximum speed.
There are some amongst my Ordos who believe that to fight chaos, one must understand it. Whatever secrets the Eye of Night holds, they are a danger to one's very soul. A moral threat of corruption, of darkness, of heresy. The mighty Imperial Navy has kept this relic out of Abaddon's hands. And in that victory, I see the salvation of the sector, and of myself. The artifact has been recovered, and is in Inquisitional custody.
Too many men have died to seize the Eye of Night, Inquisitor. Ensure that this relic remains locked in the deepest, darkest vault you can find.
The enemy's trap was too precise, even for Abaddon's cunning mind. Spies and informers have infiltrated the battle fleet. We must purge these traitors from our midst if we want to win this war.
What can I do to assist you, Inquisitor?
Nothing, Admiral. My agents have been dispatched throughout every ship. We will hunt down these spies and eliminate them. You've done well, Admiral Spire. Your actions in battle today may have saved the entire Gothic sector.
The only thing that the Imperial ship crews fear even more than traveling in the warp is traveling in the warp while there is a storm raging. The light of the Emperor's Astronomicon can no longer guide the navigators, and entire sectors can be isolated, preventing any help from afar. The chaos, at home in the distortion of reality, becomes an even greater threat. And even the most experienced navigators can only hope for a safe arrival at their destination. O eternal God Emperor, preserve us from the dangers of the void.
Admiral Spire, an emergency meeting of the Sector Command Council is scheduled to begin very soon.
May I ask the purpose of this meeting, Lord Admiral?
We plan to discuss the future survival of the sector. I want you to attend. This meeting of the Sector Command Council is called to order. Are all representatives ready to begin?
Affirmative. The Adeptus Mechanicus is ready.
The Inquisition, as always, stands vigilant.
The Adeptus Astartes are prepared to continue.
The Navis nobility allow this meeting to commence.
The Astra Militarum are ready. Let us proceed.
Battlefleet Agrippina present and accounted for.
Battlefleet Gothic, ready to strike.
As first among equals in this council, I will oversee this meeting. A massive warp storm has engulfed the Gothic sector, cutting us off from the rest of the Imperium. The warp storm has completely disabled astropathic communications beyond the sector, and makes warp travel impossible for much of the segmentum. The key point is this: we are isolated. We can expect no reinforcements and no assistance. We have no way of escaping what lies in store.
My agents have confirmed the massive scale of the Chaos invasion.
Battlefleet Gothic has already engaged with several small Chaos fleets and has led multiple successful missions against the enemy.
2 artifacts of extreme power have been secured and placed out of the enemy's reach from the systems of Orn's World and Purgatory. These 2 systems have been attacked by Chaos forces. Admiral Spire and his fleet have repelled both of these attacks. The assaults show that the heretics want the artifacts. To what end, we do not know. The relic's power, however, could be harnessed to create some kind of devastating weapon.
Thank you for your candor, Inquisitor Horst. The information you provided is quite valuable. From what we have learned and from the traitors' recent activity throughout the sector, there can be no question that we are facing a large-scale invasion. All Imperial personnel must be called back to duty at once. For the Adeptus Mechanicus, all industrial facilities must be focused on producing war machines, weapons, and ammunition. Each Forge World must be able to provide the equipment necessary to the Imperial Navy for the war to come.
Acknowledged. However, the efficiency of our Forge World's workforce will be compromised. The lack of supplies from beyond the warp storm will lead to an estimated loss of 50% productivity in the sector's manufactorums.
The Astra Militarum must step up recruitment and ensure every man and woman is ready and available for battle. Any who refuse to fight shall be considered traitors and will be executed.
Understood, Lord Admiral. I must remind you that attacks from the Chaos Fleet and the Warp Storm have thrown the entire sector into anarchy and confusion. Carrying out your orders may prove to be a harsh task.
I formally request the full cooperation of the Adeptus Astartes for the war effort to defend the Gothic sector.
The purpose of the Space Marines is to defend the Imperium and to purge heresy from the galaxy. You will have our help.
Battlefleet Admirals, call every crewman to duty and be prepared to depart within the hour. We have received multiple requests from systems throughout the sector pleading for help. If our fleets do not respond immediately, the entire sector could be plunged into anarchy.
Battlefleet Agrippina will set sail at once, Lord Admiral.
Battlefleet Gothic is ready for any assignment. Let us strike back at the invaders.
Our recent encounters with the Chaos fleets have confirmed our worst fears. Abaddon the Despoiler is personally leading the assault. With that, I declare an end to this emergency meeting. For the 12th time in recorded history, we are facing nothing less than a full Black Crusade.
Your orders. Engines hot! Yes, Admiral. Orders received.
Setting course! Underway!
Enemy ship sighted.
Awaiting orders. At your command. Orders received.
Enemy ship sighted.
Ship ready.
Ship ready. Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Yes, Admiral. Engines hot.
Enemy ship sighted.
Understood. Changing course. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Yes, Admiral.
At your command. Course plotted.
At your command.
Your orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Engines hot. Ship ready.
Setting course.
Awaiting orders.
Changing course. Awaiting orders. Engines hot. Engaging.
Underway. Understood. Course plotted. Your orders? At your command.
Orders received.
Yes, Admiral.
Understood. At your command.
For the Emperor.
Ship ready.
Ship crippled, Admiral.
Underway.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Setting course.
Awaiting orders.
Lock on target.
Ship ready.
Your orders. We are the Imperial Navy. Yes, Admiral. Engines hot. Awaiting orders. Understood. Orders received. Changing course.
Awaiting orders. Cruising speed set.
Your orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Targeting enemy vessel.
Your orders? Bulkheads collapsing, sir.
Course plotted! Understood.
Yes, Admiral. Lightning strike successful!
Ship ready! Helm coordinates acknowledged!
At your command. Orders received! Setting course.
At your command. Awaiting orders. Yes, Admiral. Changing course.
Yes, Admiral.
Ship ready. Target locked in.
Your orders?
Your orders. Lock on target.
Awaiting orders. Ship ready.
At your command.
Changing course.
Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Your orders?
Ship ready.
Enemy ship sighted.
At your command.
For the Emperor.
Your orders.
Ship ready.
Enemy ship sighted! Yes, Admiral.
At your command.
Your orders.
Ship ready.
Targeting enemy vessel. Ship ready.
Yes, Admiral.
Awaiting orders. Course plotted. At your command.
Engaging.
Awaiting orders.
Imperial escort destroyed.
Yes, Admiral.
Your orders?
Your orders?
We are the Imperial Navy.
Changing course. Ship ready.
At your command. Awaiting orders. Your orders. Enemy ship sighted! Yes, Admiral. Ship ready.
Awaiting orders.
I am dispatching an Inquisitional agent to one of your ships. The agent is waiting for your assignment at Port Moore. You are to be commended for the help you provided us. I expect you to be as zealous in your defense of other operations of the Inquisition against the heretics.
I assure you, Inquisitor, my fleet will do all that is necessary to purge the chaos threat from the Gothic sector.